This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their store by using my referral link in the description below. Taking a while to show us our first pick, which is a little concerning. Oh no. Don't like that the loading thing is showing up here. Well, okay. We can try to salvage this because it's going to make us wait either way. Like, I can't jump into another draft until this draft is over. So what we have is... Oh, whoopsie. So what we have is Filigree, Silex, and Azuri. Kind of both cards that I don't love in the format. So what do we want to take now? Resistant Skywarden is a nice 5-drop. I probably think the Hive Master is better, though. It's probably the best card in this pack. So I think we'll take the Hive Master. Annihilating Glare does go quite nicely with the Hive Master. Yeah, I think it's the best card in this pack, too, so. Another Hive Master. Also an Incubation Sac, though, and I just think it's better. There's an auto picker when you disconnect, so an auto pick picked those cards. Tyvar stands great, so feels like I might be leaning into black-green. Guess we're taking a long legs. Cutthroat Centurion's okay. This deck will probably go 7-0, so. I mean, I'm probably going to play the Silex. Like, it's interesting because I would have never spent a first pick on it, but I think you basically always play it. You know, it's not amazing, but especially if you get some oil stuff going, which we're not doing a great job of at this point, but it could happen. Okay. I mean, Oil Gorger Troll definitely has the highest ceiling of these cards. And maybe we end up being able to use it. I mean, it's probably what I take. Decent red cards still here. I mean, all three of these are very playable. Probably means red is very open, which I think is something we consider here. The Basilisk is okay, but I kind of think all of these are better than the Basilisk. So I'm going to take Coffiny Scamp here and see what happens. Also, red pairs better with, like, Oil Gorger Troll, for example. And the Filigree Silex is also way better in a deck with a bunch of oil counters, so... I'm sort of surprised we only missed 2 picks, frankly. Guess if I had done it faster, we wouldn't have missed any picks, or maybe missed 1. I mean, I think Shrapnel Slinger is definitely better than Carnivorous Canopy, so I think that's where we're going to go here. Yeah. Red-green, maybe? I mean, I think black-green is still very much on the table, but we'll see what happens. Yep, that was a cat. You are correct. Phyrexian Golem. All right, I mean, I think I'd take a Spore Singer here. And I think I'd take a Lattice Blade Mantis, too. I mean, I think that card's perfectly fine. Oh, and we get Koth. Well, okay, interesting. We have some interesting choices here. So Koth, I mean, he is better than I expected him to be. We did play with him once. You do have to be, like, very red. And right now we have 2 red cards, so I'm a little concerned about that. We do have Cinder Slash Ravager here, which also would fit into, like, a red-green oil counter deck. But it has the same problem, basically, as Koth, and the other options in the pack aren't great, so I should probably just take Koth. Like, it has the same problem in the sense that I'm not that sure I'm going to be in red. It is more splashable, but you have to have so many oil counters that you basically have to be red-green, or it doesn't really do what you need it to do. So, okay, so there is another Hive Master here, but there's also a Kinker Bloom. There's some decent red cards, but we don't have to force Koth in any direct, you know, he's good and all, but we can just keep taking good cards, you know, and if Koth works out, then Koth works out. So Bladehold War Whip, which is quite good. Yeah, Furnace Strider's okay. Goes with our Oil Gorger Troll. I mean, I think the War Whip and Charge of the Mites are probably like the best cards in this pack. I don't hate Tyranax Atrocity, but I do mostly feel like, especially if you're in red-green, like this is better than the Atrocity. You know, it's basically a 5-mana 4/5 with haste, but it does oil counter things, so yeah. Does feel like black's probably not open enough, but we'll see. Red was very open at the end of that first pack. How many cards do we have that say Proliferate right now? 1, 2. I mean, we have 3, so maybe we try to splash Uzuri. Koth does work out because he's swole. You're not wrong. I mean, we had some good black cards, but they're not so good that I think it's amazing or anything. I mean, it's a little early for me to tell, but it does kind of feel like the archetypes that are supposed to be grindy are at a disadvantage. So that's a problem, I think. Flinting Raptor's good. Blazing Crescendo is pretty nice. So is Barbed Batterfist. I'm probably going to take the Batterfist. Yeah. Nice 2-drop. I mean, it's better if we had more equipment nonsense. Speaking of which, this pack has a Hexgold Hoverwing still. There's also another Hive Master floating around. I'd probably grab another Oil Gorger Troll. You know, I'm talking about decks having a problem that are grindy. But I think Oil Gorger Troll is kind of the kind of card that can make your mid-range deck survive, you know, because of the life gain in the body. So, yeah, I mean, right now we're not going to play Uzuri. We're not playing the Dross Pits either, but we do want, like, a ton of oil counters so we can go crazy with the Filigree Silex, and we want a ton of oil counters for Oil Gorger Troll. So I think we need to go pretty hard on Synergy. Yeah, it does stink we had to pass the Gruul Signpost. Hopefully we can... Hopefully it wheels. I mean, it's unlikely, but... if it happens, I think we're pretty ecstatic, especially given that we missed the first 2 picks of this draft. I mean, I'm already feeling pretty good about this draft, given that we missed the first 2 picks, and who knows what we passed. Okay, so early oil counter creature is nice. I think we grab it. I do like Lattice Blade Mantis, maybe a little more, but I already have one. I think I would take the first Lattice Blade over the first Engraver, but after that, I think the Engraver starts to be more attractive as a lower drop. So another Adaptive Spore Singer. Not a card I love. This is too slow. Maze's Mantle's okay, but not nearly as good if you're light on Infect, and we're going to be. It is probably still what I take. Yeah, Incubation Sac, also a card that can help you win if you're a more mid-rangey deck, just because it spits out those bodies that get in the way. Yeah, we'll grab the mantle here. Okay, so Plague Nurse isn't terrible. Hazardous Blast, I mean, I don't hate it. We're not doing great on removal. Am I desperate enough to take a Molten Rebuke? Maybe. Maybe I am. I think I'm going to take the Blast, though. It does a lot of damage to a lot of decks in the format, and obviously can just allow us to do lethal. Oh, man, it did wheel. How about that? Well, works for me. Now we want more oil counters even more. So, let's make it happen. So we have 1, 2. Yes, we will take the trick that puts oil counters on things. Thank you. So cards that make oil, do oil counter things. Free from Flash, Incubation Sac, Axiom Engraver. These proliferate, so they kind of do. Filigree, Silex. I guess I'm going to take Charge of the Mites. I mean, I don't think it's going to make the cut, but... Well, we're not going to be able to play it anyway. It would make the cut. Yeah, we have a lot of oil counters. More would be good. You know, we want to take red cards a little more than green cards, and we want to take oil counter cards a little more than, like, everything else. So, that's another Azuri. Okay, so, we probably take another Tyvar stand. It's just too good. Mere Convert is nice because it does ramp and stuff. Volt Charge is great. And maybe we do have to take it. We probably do. We just don't have any removal. And it helps us with oil counter stuff. So, I probably do have to take it over Tyvar's stand. Yeah. Yeah, I probably do. I think there are a lot of situations where one wouldn't. But we do already have one stand, and we don't have enough removal. So, Volt Charge it is. Okay. So, the Vorak is great. It does proliferate. Ruthless Predation's nice, too. No oil counter cards here, of course. Again, I kind of feel like I'm low enough on removal that I should be taking it, even over the Vorak here, which I think, pack one, pick one, I'm more into the Vorak, but given what our deck looks like right now, I think we take Predation. There's an Infectious Bite. There's another oil counter trick, but the oil counter trick isn't nearly as good as actual, like, oil counter cards. So I think we just take the Infectious Bite here. Another Oil Gorger Troll, but there's also a Rebel Salvo, and I'd probably just take that. Yeah. We're getting a lot of removal now, so... And less oil counter cards. Okay, so do I want another Axiom Engraver more than a Lattice Blade Mantis? I kind of feel like the answer is yes, because making sure I have oil counters in play earlier makes Cinder Slash Ravager cheaper, makes it more likely Oil Gorger Troll will trigger... Yeah, I think we'll take an Engraver here. Okay, so we'll take Hex Gold Slash. We definitely got there on removal in the end. This pack really delivered. Didn't get as many oil counters as I would have liked, but we do still have a few more picks. So yeah. All right, so another Axiom Engraver is nice. I think we do take it over another Troll. Like, we just don't have enough oil to feel great about our synergy at this point. Okay, how many non-creature spells do we have? I mean, it's probably the Scamp either way. We're doing okay, so yeah, I think we take the Scamp here. This last pack really went well for us. I mean, you know, we didn't get like another Cinder Slash Ravager or anything, but overall, we got, you know, the two main problems our deck had was sort of a shortage of oil, critical mass, and a shortage of removal, and this pack pretty much got us there on both, so pretty happy about that. My cat's apparently not happy about it, though. Didn't sound happy. What? What's your deal? cats who meow at you for attention, and then when you pick them up, they complain about it. That's what she's doing. That's how she rolls. Deck looks pretty good. Which, again, given that we missed the first 2 picks, I'll take it. Okay. It is funny we could have had 2 Azuris. Probably Blazing Crescendo. I feel like that's going to be a better trick for us than either of these. I mean, I like Titanic Growth. We're not super likely to play very many tricks anyway, other than Tyvar's Stand. Like, our deck isn't really, like, super aggressive, but I think we take the Crescendo. We'll take a Rebuke here. Another Free from Flesh. We don't have any Spheres, but I think we're into oil counters enough that maybe we do play both of those. Don't really need to play Rebuke. And I think we take a 3rd Troll. This will be an interesting litmus test, because I think this deck has... If there's mid-range decks in this format that can work, I think this deck has the means to do it because of these 3 Oil Gorger Trolls, the Cinder Slash Ravagers, which can wipe out all the small stuff, which probably means we don't need Hazardous Blast anymore. Probably don't play Maze's Mantle. We've got good, efficient removal. Got lots of early drops. So even though I don't think this is an aggro deck, I think we are playing enough stuff early that we won't get run over. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. It will be interesting to see. Splitter. Okay. Hey, MTG Nerd Girl. Thanks for stopping by. Will a red-green mid-range deck not get run over? Let's find out. Do I have enough oil for Filigree Silex? I don't know. You need a lot. And like I said, I probably wouldn't have picked it if I hadn't missed the first 2 picks of this draft, but I mean, it could work in this deck. You know, it is a sweeper that can kill the small things that are likely to run us over, I guess. So I don't think we want Spore Singer. I do think we need 17 lands. I guess Shrapnel Slinger. Yeah, we probably don't need the Crescendo. We'd rather just run the Free from Fleshes and Tyvar's Stand. You know, Tyvar's Stand is just amazing, and these have the oil synergy we're looking for. I normally wouldn't be, like, thrilled about playing 3 of these, but because we need the oil counters badly enough, I think I'm down with it. Yeah, Battle Fist is not great. If I'm going to cut a 2-drop, that is a good place to go. I also don't think the Shrapnel Slinger is that good in our deck. We have enough other ways to interact, so I think the only awkward thing about cutting both of them is they're red and we're trying to play Koth. But unfortunately our green cards are just better, so I can't really cut... I can't see myself cutting any of these green cards. I mean, maybe the Troll, but right now I want to try out a 3 Oil Gorger Troll deck and see if it can actually help you stabilize against things. So, yeah. I mean, I think we probably still go 9-8. I mean, not having double green for the Troll is a problem, maybe. And maybe I should be more worried about that than having double red for Koth. And then Koth can search up mountains for us, so... You know... Axiom Engraver will help us with mana, too, though. Yeah, alright, this deck looks like a deck. I mean, for missing the first 2 picks, this deck looks amazing. And we're even playing one of the cards that got picked. All right. Let's see how this goes. It is a deck by definition, yeah. You're not wrong. Okay, well, this is a pretty good Koth hand. I'll take it. I mean, yeah, we've got early drops, we've got a lot of removal, and then we have, like, these value things that should allow us to stabilize, in theory. So, let's see how that goes. Kind of looks like we're... I mean, black-green doesn't tend to be aggressive in this format. I guess we'll see. Do I want to attack? Probably not. I mean, I think blocking is going to be fine. If they try to use a trick, we can Rebel Salvo, so... Like, if they try to fight, we can use Rebel Salvo. Or they can just play a Contagious Forak. So good. Do I want to Rebel Salvo anything? It does always feel bad to not use your mana, but... You know. I could throw away the trick. I don't hate that plan. This isn't exactly a hand where my tricks are going to be awesome, so... I think I'm going to throw away Free from Flesh. Okay. Alright, we drew the green that we wanted. So, I can play Koth here and kill the 3-3. I think that's what we try for. Yeah, we'll kill the 3-3 and then hope Koth can stay alive. If they can kill the Engraver and attack Koth, I think we're okay with that exchange overall. So I think that's just what we're going to do. I could try to gain more control of the board first, but that's easier said than done, I think. Like, I could play the Cankerbloom and Sawblade Scamp here, but I think we just play Koth. And then kill the 3-3. If they can remove our Axiom Engraver and kill it, that's fine. I mean, like I said, we paid 4 to kill a thing and absorb some damage. Which is like, you know, a C-level card, but, you know, that'll do it. Why, Tuki, why are you so loud today? What's going on? Oh. She's usually not so loud. Okay. It kind of looks... like Koth will live. And we can kill Glissa before any of the nasty Glissa things happen, so... Nice. Okay, I don't think we use the oil counter. We have enough cards that want us to have oil counters, so I think we're in really good shape here now. Alright, so we're going to +2. Grab a mountain. Play the mountain they know we have. I wonder if they have Tyvar's Stand. If they have that, I'm going to be very sad. But, yeah, I mean, it's so hard to play around because 1 green is enough to use it. So, I think we just have to try. Nice. Ooh, I should have played the Scamp first. Oh well, I'm going to play Cankerbloom now. If I played the Scamp first, I could have gotten some oil going, but... Alright, Koth. Can we do it? That is very bad. At least it only goes to their hand, I guess. I mean, that definitely softens the blow. And Koth will have enough loyalty to kill it. So... not too upset, I don't think. Okay. Alright, so we're going to +2 again. Yeah, we'll +2.
We have the high ground.
I'm going to play a mountain. So the unfortunate thing is that Ruthless Predation is not very effective against Glissa Sunslayer because it's fight, not bite. Alright, so let's play Sawblade Scamp and Furnace Strider here and then pass. Yeah, well, I could Rumble with the Furnace Strider, but I think protecting Koth at this point is better. I'm probably going to throw this extra mountain away, which will probably offend Koth, but, you know, we're not going to get to his ultimate anyway. Because we're going to have to keep using the removal, which is fine by me. Okay. So yeah, let's throw this mountain away. Sorry, Koth. Don't get mad. Incubation sac. So we could play that and make a thing right now. Yeah, so we definitely kill Glissa here.
Here comes the avalanche.
And I think we attack with Furnace Strider here. Yeah. Oop. Don't want to do that, actually. I do want to attack. Get in for 4. And I think we play Incubation Sac. And we make a buddy to block. Yeah, they do have the cool lands. Luckily, I can kill the flyer, who is a nuisance. At this point, if Koth goes down, like, he's done so much work that it doesn't offend me. I don't think we want to discard anything. I guess we do want to ping them, though. Especially because we have the means to get more oil pretty easily. Okay. Well, we're gonna +2.
Retake this land from Phyrexia.
I think... Do I want to hold on to it to throw... Oh, I don't have oil right now, actually. So, no. The answer is no. I'm going to attack them again with Furnace Strider. I mean, they could throw a bunch of stuff in front of it if they wanted to, or they could just take 4. I'm down with that. I think I probably just want to make another 3/3. And then we're going to try Ruthless Predation on the flyer. Do I need to worry about the flyer, actually? Like, Koth has so much loyalty that maybe I don't need to. It would. Yeah, I think we do. Because if it hits it for 1, we can use the removal ability again, but yeah, okay. So get another oil counter too, for what that's worth. Get rid of the flyer. Keep using Koth's ability. We are almost out of golems. We're not poisoned at all, so that is just a 1/4 right now. Let's probably kill the scrap trap here, because it's the biggest, basically. And we want to kill it before proliferate matters. So, yeah. Hey, look, more green mana. Okay. Well, I can actually... Do I even have any mountains left in my deck? I guess I probably do. Okay, so let's kill the scrap trap. I can actually... Okay. I was going to say, I could play Lattice Blade Mantis, give it haste, and go crazy, so... I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I gave Koth a C+. He probably is better than that. I do think, you know, it's easy to see the games where you play him when you're, like, at parity or ahead and feel like he's amazing. His hand isn't great, but it's pretty hard to send back when we have mana of 2 colors and removal. So, I mean, this is the kind of hand where we might get run over, but if we can just draw reasonably well, I think we'll be okay. There are some bad draws to be had, and that is one of them. Drawing another Free from Flesh when you have not enough creatures in your hand. And Hexgold Slash doesn't kill that. Oh my god. This is not good. I mean, luckily this isn't that scary in, like, the near future, but it is a problem. So is that. We're going to end up having to discard if we don't draw a land here, or we'll at least draw something we can play, and we do. We do draw something we can play. But I don't love, you know, starting... Oh, boy. Yeah, starting how we did is not good. So they could hit us really hard here if they want to. They decide to just hit us for 1. Okay. Third land is nice. It doesn't change things that much, unfortunately. I mean, I had a 1-mana removal spell, so I do effectively have a turn to play, you could say. But they just happen to play 2 creatures that have high toughness. Like, most of the really aggressive creatures that could have shown up, like, we could have killed, but they played 2, like a 1/3 and a 1/4 that make it pretty hard. I mean, if they do try to buff this, I can blow it up. So that would be funny if they do it again. Oh, yeah. Let's give it a try. Gives us a chance if this works. Wow, how about that? Okay, okay. We're still dealing with an unblockable Ichor synthesizer. Not to mention a Trawler Drake. And we draw another Axiom Engraver. Ooh, boy. Yeah, this is the most gotten there I've seen a blue-red deck get so far. But we've also done nothing to, like, interfere with what they're doing. Except for that, you know, if they hadn't buffed that as much as they did, they would be in way better shape. Yeah, that is not good. Okay. So I could use Free from Flesh plus Infectious Bite here, and I think that's what we have to do, and just hope it works. So that's where we're at right now. I guess I'm gonna attack first. I might as well. Being able to block the 2/2 on the ground is probably better. So let's try Free from Flesh here. See what happens. Then let's try Infectious Bite. Kill the unblockable one. And they have interaction, so we're dead. Alright. We had a horrible start, and they had a very good deck that also had, like, a really good draw. So that's, you know, that's how it's gonna go. And I kept a hand that wasn't great. I think it was keepable, but it was borderline. Yeah, they were able to just, remove everything we played and keep attacking us, so when you can do that while playing out those spell oil creatures, oh my god. Well, that one's a mulligan. This one is better, but not amazing. We're definitely putting an Oil Gorger Troll back. Oh no. A turn 1 Evolving Adaptive with no removal in her hand. Are we about to get destroyed really quickly again? It could happen. At least a 1/3 keeps them from attacking right away. Gross. I'm going to have to throw some cards away probably because we've drawn all of our high curve cards. Might have to throw away, like, maybe the Troll. So we definitely block here because we have Tyvar's Stand. We can prevent things from getting too terrible. Okay. So that's going to make it massive. So there's not really a reason for me to pump more mana into Axiom Engraver than just paying the 1 green. Just we've had back-to-back starts where opponent had absolutely insane starts. Because, you know, Free from Flesh on Evolving Adaptive early is insane. So, ugh. Would I rather get rid of Furnace Strider at this point? Probably. Alright. We pass. So, I mean, we're definitely blocking. Ooh, don't want to do that, actually. Definitely blocking this and taking 7. So the question is, would I rather play Cinder Slash Ravager or Oil Gorger Troll here? I'm not sure what the answer is. The Ravager will kill the 1/1. It's bigger. But if they can just kill it, I get... Like, the amount of value I got back is not good. Whereas if I play this, it can block almost everything, gain me 3 and draw me a card. Yeah, I think that's where we go. Can Oil Gorger Troll stabilize you in these situations? That's kind of what the part of this deck's purpose is to discover. So let's find out. And the answer, well, is basically no. 4, 7, 9. So I think it is for 10 here. Doesn't kill us, but they may have back-to-back. That is bad. So, do I want to use the ability? I think we do, because we really need to draw another land right now. Because if we don't, we can't play Cinder Slash Ravager. Of course, I can play Canker Bloom, which isn't terrible, but I still think... I think we discard the Canker Bloom here. Alright, then we play Ravager. Hope they don't have another Hazardous Blast. So they can push damage through with Predation Steward. Of course. So that means we're dead, right? God, these two games were brutal. Yeah, we have to block. We go to 1. Yeah, we had opponents with absolutely insane starts. In this one, we didn't even have a bad draw, really. But our opponents start, you know, Free from Flesh on the 1-mana 1/1 that they played is just a beating. Game 1 went so well. And in that one, I mean, we did the Oil Gorger Troll thing, and it certainly helped, but both of our last opponents just had removal and stuff to get through anything we tried to... Any shield we tried to erect, they were just like... Plus, we're getting hands like this, which is not helpful. Oh, my God. Oh, man. So all we drew was our, like, expensive oil cards. We have to go down to 5. Okay, this is much better. Oh, boy. Yeah, we have had bad luck today. It's true. I mean, I don't think these decks were perfect, but I guess I'm putting a Forest back and just hoping we draw reasonably well here and our opponent has a horrible start. That Vault Charge is going to help a little bit. So the opponent has had a slow start. We have that going for us. There's a Flensing Raptor. We're drawing pretty well, all things considered. I mean, I'd like a Forest, but, you know, other than that. Do I want a Volt Charge here? I don't hate it. I also don't hate attacking. If they block, I use Tyvar's Stand. I mean, that's fine too. So I think I'm going to attack. I'm not planning on using this ability right now. We just don't have... When you go down to 5 cards, it becomes a lot harder to want to throw away, like, anything. So there's enough tricks that cause us problems that I think we're just going to Volt Charge now. Get another oil counter going. I need to draw a forest. Wouldn't mind that. Okay, luckily that doesn't really do anything. And we draw a Cankerbloom, which can just kill it. I like it. I do think we need to play out this land because we're going to need to anyway. Now, I think any mountain we draw, we probably do throw away using Axiom Engraver, but I think we hold on to everything else we've got. Yeah, pass. Don't really feel the need to blow this up right now. Doesn't worry me that much. Although if they try to kill my Cankerbloom, obviously, I'll use it to kill their ambulatory edifice, but... Do I want to trade? I don't think so. Now, if they bounce that to their hand somehow, I'm going to be pretty unhappy. They do not. So, okay. I think I attack with Cankerbloom. Trying to decide if I want to throw away Axiom Engraver. I probably don't. I think playing another one is reasonable. I mean, 2/1/3s is not bad on this board. So let's attack with Cankerbloom, see what happens there. Might have to use Tyvar's Stand, I guess. Or they'll do that, and I'll just destroy their edifice. That works for me, too. I'm going to go ahead and play another Engraver here. Not using these abilities right now, but... I mean, I'm thinking about just attacking with both of them and using Tyvar's Stand if they block. Again, I don't really want to discard any of this. I guess if I do that, then I sort of have to use Rebel Salvo, because it is kind of a problem. But... I guess I don't hate using Rebel Salvo here. Come on, Forest. Aha! We did it. Yep. We play our Troll. And we pass. We haven't really drawn any good ways to, like, pressure them, is our problem right now. Ooh, that is not good. So they can make, like, a whole bunch of mites if they want to. I don't know if they want to. I do think I just take this. Do they decide to make mites or do 4 to me? They make mites. Probably means they have a way to go payoff for going really wide. I mean, this is a payoff for going really wide, but on the board we have right now, it's not that great. So we'll see what they have. They might have something scarier. Alright, so we're going to play our... not like that, though. Do I want to leave up Stand? Stand is probably better to leave up than Free from Flesh. So yeah, we'll play the Mantis. And we'll pass. Not liking our chances. It does feel like this deck just... I mean, if we draw our do 1 to everything guy, it'll be in good shape. But overall, it feels like this sort of mid-range deck just doesn't work. I mean, it's one draft. I did sort of try it elsewhere, but still. They're going to make so many mites. I do think we block here and use Tyvar's stand. Oh yeah, once they choose a creature, you're right, it's not a May. I mean, it is a May, but if they choose a creature, then it's not, if that makes any sense. X equals 0, confirm 0. So they are going to get more mites. Or maybe they're not. I guess they didn't decide to do it that time. Is Free from Flesh doing anything right now? I mean, it does a little because of our Lattice Blade Mantis, so I think we hold on to it. Another Oil Gorger Troll. I like it. So let's attack with Lattice Blade. See how they block here. I don't think they block at all. Oh, it's only damage to player. That is useful information to have. So, do I want to play another troll here? I probably do. Sort of feels like Incubation Sac is too slow, but we'll see. Yeah, you're a 6/4. Still a pretty good double block, though, and I think that's what we do. See you later, Oil Gorgers. Well, one of you, anyway. I mean, I sort of feel like the sack is too slow, but I can also play it and make a golem right away, so... Man, Infectious Bite is nice to see, because Rhea Evor has been a problem. I think I attack with both of these. So I'm going to try to just kill her with Free from Flesh now. The oil counters are useless on Oil Gorger Troll, but I think winning the combat is worth it. So we can also play our sack and then hold up Infectious Bite here. It's funny we haven't drawn any lands to throw it away to our engravers. I mean, that's why we've been able to turn the game around, too. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. So, fine by me. Yeah, it's confusing because it's a May. You have to decide before you attack, but it is a May. Like, you can choose any creature. You don't have to choose the one that's attacking, basically. I mean, I guess that means it's not a May, but you know what I mean. Alright, so... I guess we're going to go ahead and use Infectious Bite here. Yep, that works. So in this game, I think I would say the Oil Gorger Trolls played a big role in helping us not die. Another Free from Flesh. I like it. So... yeah. Let's attack with our 4/3 and our 3/4. And everything else, too? Nice. Got the win. We did mold a 5, that's true. I don't... yeah, I mean, we just had... They made some attacks that were questionable, I think, where I had good double blocks. Like with the 2 Oil Gorgers. And the Oil Gorgers did basically make up for how far behind we were. Early days thoughts on the set are that it's super aggressive. I'm sort of, which I don't love, and I'm trying to see if a mid-range deck like this one is viable. Where we're trying to do, like, grindy Oil Gorger Troll things. I already know the aggro decks are all viable. Finding a way to counter them is important as a result. Yeah, like, when they decided to use removal on my Kinkerbloom in that last game, like, that was really not good for them. So we definitely attack here. We may end up putting oil counters on this, which doesn't accomplish anything, except for that it'll make our oil gorger troll do something. So I might just take it, which is fine with me. The question then becomes, do I just want to take 3 and get 2 poison here? I kind of think I do. I think we'll just play our incubation sac here and deal with the fact that we're going to take 3. I mean, I think those tap lands are fine, but you really can't play too many of them. And if you have like 4 crawling choruses, you really can't play them. So, yeah, I mean, there are decks where you just can't play them. Interesting. I like that they didn't do anything. I like it a lot. Okay. So what do you cost? 4? Yeah. All right. So let's attack them. And yeah, we'll make a golem. I think we probably block with the golem here if they give us the opportunity. They do not. Hey, there's Koth, but we don't have our mana in order to actually take full advantage. Let's attack with a golem. Then... It's a little awkward here. I should have probably just used Free from Flesh and then... Infectious Bite to kill this, because now I'm in like a weird spot, but we're just going to make another golem and pass. If I use Free from Flesh plus Infectious Bite, things would have looked a little better here, I think. Okay, I like it. I like that they didn't attack again. I kind of want to use Volt Charge before I run out of oil counters on Incubation Sac, but, you know. Let's attack with these 2. So they have a bunch of mana up, so they may have a trick here or something, but I'm kind of okay with that, so... I think we use Free from Flesh here. I wonder if using it here was better, because then maybe I could find a way to make Infectious Bite do a thing at instant speed. +2/+2, so we're going to get up to 5. If I use Infectious Bite here... Well, I can just destroy the aura with Kinkerbloom. So I think we just let this resolve. We probably destroy the aura with Kinkerbloom. Yeah. Now what happens? What should happen is we win combat? Okay, so we've got a 5. This is a 5/5 now. They're pumping this to 8. Infectious Bite would allow me to take this down, and then the board would be clear of everything, except... Yeah, I guess that's what we do. Oh, no, it has Hexproof. That's bad. That is bad. I could Infectious Bite the Blanche Blight Stalker, and maybe I should, because I'm about to have nothing. But it's going to die. I mean, it would keep my 3/3 alive. Yeah. It's funny how much stuff we both just did. I would have been a lot happier if they still hadn't gained hexproof. Because it's an until end of turn trigger, it's not part of the aura. Okay, well, if that's what they're playing, I'm not too worried about life. I don't... Ooh, you can blow them both up pretty easily. Alright, so I think we attack here, and then just play Oil Gorger. While this has an oil counter on it. It is each other creature, so they couldn't do it for that, at least. But yeah, the Silex isn't bad here. Drop them to 8. Play an Oil Gorger. Nice. Finally drew another mountain. Nice. Yeah, they ran out of gas, and we still had an incubation sac ready to go and lots of action in our hand, thanks to our Oil Gorger friend. I mean, incubation sac and Oil Gorger Troll, I think, are basically the cards you have to have in a green deck to survive aggro decks. Another pretty bad hand, but it does have an Axiom Engraver. I mean, I think it's keepable. Yeah, I don't love seeing that right away. I should just use Free from Flesh on their Fusling. Alright, we're getting a bunch of removal we can actually cast, so that makes things palatable. Removal, swing for 2. Seems possible. So, if they have their own Free from Flesh here, it's pretty bad for us, but still a 1-for-1. Yeah. And now I can just Hex Gold slash the thing, and I guess that's what we're going to do. And we'll do it now. So we have 2 removal spells we can cast. Yay, green mana. So now we can also play this. Start to get things rolling. Yeah, we'll be killing that at the end of their turn. And adding a counter to our incubation sac as we do it. I think just making the golem here is better because it makes our infectious bite more effective. You know, I could play the engraver, but it doesn't pressure them at all, so. Okay, so let's attack them. Wonder if they block to draw, just because they seem to be having problems. So, yeah, we're just going to make another golem. Especially in a world of counter magic. Like, playing around it when we can is nice. So that's like a... They only took away like a third of a card. A third of a card for 1. Ooh, this is going to hurt a little bit. Okay. I really need a second green mana pretty badly right now. I probably just make another 3/3 and pass, though. And we're willing to trade one of these 3s for that one, so. Yeah, that's a problem. Although if they don't attack with it this turn, we can Rebel Salvo it at some point. There's our other green. I have a permanent with an oil counter on it. I probably just, yeah, just go for it with the troll. Go up to 11, draw a card, pass. Can do it again next turn. We are at surprisingly low life, but we didn't do much the first couple of turns, so it's not. I guess it's not that surprising. Yeah, now they have 2. Yeah, that's not good. Well, I guess I'm just gonna play another Oil Gorger Troll here, and then leave up mana for Free from Flesh. Free from Flesh does help us a little bit. Don't love that. Oh my god. So they can try to kill a golem. Question is whether I should use free from... Oh, they're going to do it to me. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, it only does 2. I don't know why I was thinking they had a third thing in play. So these 2 flyers, man, they are relentless. I'm gonna attack here and hope that they animate this and kill it with Rebel Salvo. Oh, now I don't have to worry about that at all. I can just play Cankerbloom and threaten to do that. Same thing. So... yeah, let's play Cankerbloom. Then I think I'm going to attack them with a 3/3. See what they do. You're going to crew that the old-fashioned way, huh? Okay, so I'm going to do this to destroy that. Okay, then I think we'll use Infectious Bite to kill Trawler Drake. Could just let this happen and then get another Golem out there. It's not terrible. But this has the potential to get very large very quickly. I don't really feel like dealing with that. So, yeah. We'll go ahead and kill Trawler Drake. While also killing the Rabble. I can actually just use Free from Flesh. That doesn't seem half bad. Except for that they have a Surgical Skull Bomb. So it's not great. So yeah, we'll just let the trade happen. Play Axiom Engraver. Yep. So I could have used it to, like, save my other creature, I guess, and then I'd still have a Golem. But, ooh. Doesn't do any damage. No oil. There's no oil around. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, how about that? So I think we attack first with these 2 Oil Gorgers and see what they do. Alright, so we save 1, I think, with Free from Flesh, if they let us. Yeah, so we'll use Free from Flesh. Koth is pretty medium here as a result of this Malcator's Watcher, because I could kill it, but they get to draw a card. I kind of don't think I run it out there just yet as a result. Yeah. I think we'll just incubation sack here. Leave up Rebel Salvo and pass. I mean, he can you know, he can keep +2ing, basically. And that does mean this can't kill it. But I don't know what... I have to not kill something when it comes into play, too, or it can kill it. So, you know. Okay. Doesn't upset me too much. Do I want to Rebel Salvo anything? I don't think so. Cacophony Scamp. Yeah, my Incubation Sac basically doesn't do anything anymore. I think we attack with the 3/3 and the 3/4 here. Yeah, I mean, that's a fine trade. Drop them to 11. Yeah, we're going to play Koth, I think, and +2 him. If I +2 him first, I can then use... yeah. And I can actually use the Scamp's trigger to kill something if I want to. I'm probably just going to discard this mountain. It's just so unlikely we ever get to the ultimate. It's not impossible, I guess, because we end up outpacing them. But we've also already gotten most of our mountains in play. So it's probably not worth trying to ultimate here. I have mentioned my area of historical study. It was medieval Europe. All right, so they are kind of in desperation mode. I like it. Yeah, you can do one.
That's enough.
So I probably Rebel Salvo this 1/4 flyer. Does it work? Or do they save him somehow? It does work. Okay. Oh, I should have discarded this. Whoopsie. Okay, so... Proliferating, like, attacking with the Scamp is actually pretty interesting here. I think we do, especially because we can play Lattice Blade Mantis. So if they block the Scamp, I can kill the other thing, you know. So, and I can sack it either way. Okay. I think... yeah, I mean, we're going to kill it. It draws them a card, but it also gets rid of their flyer. And then we can just kill Axiom Engraver, too. Which I think probably means we also just want to draw... I guess we'll make sure it dies first. And then we'll do this. Discard this mountain. Okay, Filigree Silex, sure. We don't have so many counters on things that it's amazing yet. I wonder if I'm supposed to play it. I guess so. I guess I'm supposed to. After all, it can gain an oil counter every turn. This can gain 2 loyalty every turn, so... yeah, that is a big creature. With flying. Don't love it. Hey, look, our friend the Oil Gorger Troll. Well... so, definitely +2.
I'll never forget the hole we lost.
Yeah, more specifically, it's religious history for me. Medieval Jewish-Christian relations in particular. Yeah, so let's play Oil Gorger, see what we draw. Man, these Oil Gorger trolls have done some work. Ooh, all right. Well, I think that means we probably just play this mountain now. And we probably swing out. I mean, Koth is probably going down here. If they hold on to their Blister Zoa, but it's not that easy for them to hold on to it, given the Tyvar's stand in our hand. Thank you for the resub, Mole Man. Okay, well, I could just try to go for lethal. It's like, which is smarter? Probably just trying to go for lethal is. Yeah, I mean, they have 2 red mana. There's not much they can do to stop it. Especially without any equipment in play. So let's do this. Nice. Well, we have a winning record with our deck where we missed the first 2 picks. Yeah, medieval church history, yep. I have studied a lot of that, obviously. Written about it with regard to how it dealt with Jewish converts. Both encouraging them and punishing them for returning to Judaism. Alright, I mean, I think with Axiom Engraver we can hold on to this hand. Because the Engraver allows us to... you know, try to find the mana we need. So, I mean, it's hard to know if this is a small sample size, but the Oil Gorger Trolls seem to be doing what I hoped they would do in this draft. That's... Okay, we drew green, which is good. This thing is nasty. I mean, I think blue-black, at this early stage in the format, does seem like the weakest color pair, but this Signpost uncommon is a beating. Just a beating. You know, really efficient, infects you, and then just can keep coming back. Yeah, this is not the start I envisioned for myself. I can kill the hybrid with Infectious Bite, but of course they can proliferate to bring it back. But if I wait to kill it, they have a decent chance at finding a way to... save it with a trick or something. Ugh. I guess I'm gonna kill it. It does at least only go to their hand, so... I'm trying to decide if I want to throw this mountain away. I kind of don't think we do, because we have the Lattice Blade Mantis. That is pretty good, plus the Strider. Like, playing both of those seems appealing. It's not like we haven't had other opponents play good cards. We just... Oop. No thank you. We've just had answers. Okay. Well, probably... Yeah. Let's play the Mantis. Let's pass. I think we probably take another hit here. Interesting. Okay. Well, I was sort of considering playing Furnace Strider and, like, swinging out here. But that seems like a pretty bad idea. I think we probably just attack with the Mantis, remove an oil counter. They take 5. So I think I play Incubation Sac here. Alright, and we'll make a golem. Probably start throwing away lands now. Alright, so we get a poison counter. We get another poison counter, and they get their 2-1 back. I do like the blue-black deck, and I hope it's better than it has looked so far, because it's another sort of, you know, like kind of what we're trying to do with this deck in terms of doing grindier things is what they're doing. Oh my god. Nasty. That is nasty. Probably going to have to trade off my Lattice Blade Mantis for something here, which is brutal, but I'm about to go to 7 poison. My pack one, pick one wasn't a card I chose because we got disconnected for the first 2 picks. Unfortunately. You know, let's go to blockers. I guess I'd rather trade for this. Here comes that freaking thing. Yeah, we're in a bad way here. So we're gonna throw away this mountain and hope we... Okay, well, we drew a forest. Ugh. So we're at 6 poison here. This can become a 3-2. I guess I'm supposed to play Furnace Strider just because it's so big, and then I can still leave up Tyvar's Stand in case they have removal. Yeah. Probably throw away the second Axiom Engraver out of desperation. I love their deck. So, you know, our deck is definitely better at stopping aggro decks than it is what's happening here. Okay. So we can at least do this. Just whiffs on the Mesmerizing Dose, but they can still get our poison to 7 here. And I have to throw away this Axiom Engraver with that Axiom Engraver. This thing kind of looks like a spider. Why doesn't it have reach, you know? Forest. Mountain. Just what I was hoping for. Yeah, Unctus is nasty, nasty, nasty. Up to 8 poison we go. Oh, good, a Venser, too. Yeah, I mean, this is the blue-black deck you want when you've got Unctus and hybrids and Venser. I mean, feels pretty good. All right, now we go to 9 poison, and they make a token or whatever. I am jealous of their deck. I think this was overall a successful experiment, but we're about to get destroyed by this deck. Yeah. They got us. What did we do? 4 and 3? Not amazing, but the games where, you know, we had two of our losses were opponents who had absolutely insane starts, right? Like unbeatable starts, where our deck's ability to stabilize like just didn't matter. And I don't think they're like consistent starts you're gonna see like those two. So I think overall this deck did fine. I mean, we won more than we lost. The Oil Gorger Trolls felt pretty good. Koth did his thing. I mean, it was a solid deck. Yeah, I mean, I think it could have done better than 4 and 3 if it weren't for those 2 insane draws early, but I'll take it.